was just here for the food, not the kind that fills your heart. Glass shatters. Liquid splashes across her blouse. Before the curse reaches her lips, a napkin appears. Looks like your drink couldn't handle your 5-star attitude, a voice says. She looks up. His sun-warm and windswept Jessie. Apron splattered, hair tousled, smile dangerous. She glares. He laughs. She smirks despite herself. Their hands brush. For a moment, the world slows. Grill sizzles behind them like a whispering omen. Jessie offers his hand. Shelter's this way unless you're reviewing my food with added water seasoning. She hesitates, then takes it. Cue music low, rhythmic guitar building like a heartbeat. Under a top behind the truck, he serves her his signature dish. Fusion on fire, bold, unexpected, unforgettable. She takes one bite. Stops. Looks at him. Then down. Then back. I've tasted everything, but this? It's trouble. He leans in, almost a whisper. Good. Because you look like you could use some. Rain lashes the canopy. Wind whips hair and hearts. Somewhere, people dance in puddles. But in that tiny corner, it's just them, two broken people, seasoned with stories, finally finding flavor in the chaos. A saxophone cries somewhere between deep-fried churros and boiling Kim Kai stew. Amara steps lightly over the muddy grass, designer boots unsuited for this world of food trucks and folding chairs. Her phone is steady in her hand, camera rolling, no press badge, no fancy gear. Just stealth. Just silence. That's how you get the truth. She's known for brutal honesty. Her last review shut down a burger bar in under a week. People whisper her name like she's food journalism's final boss. But today, she's incognito, hunting stories and spice. And then there it is, soul fire fusion. A mashup of Korean fire and Mexican soul, paint peeling but proud, the scent alone makes her blink twice. She steps up. A man is grilling, sweat beading his brow like a crown of effort. He turns and it's him. The drink spiller. The napkin rescuer. The smile that cracked something inside her hours ago. Back for round 2. Jessie grins, flipping a bulgogi taco onto a fresh tortilla. You survived the spill. Let's see if you can handle heat. She crosses her arms, mask of cool intact. Spicy. I grew up on ghost pepper pickles. He raises a brow. Challenge accepted. He hands her the taco like it's a dare. She bites. Immediate regret. Fire. Inferno. Her eyes water, but her pride. Rock solid. She gives him a smug nod. Delicate. He bursts into laughter. She tries not to. Fails. At the rain tent, they meet again accidentally on purpose. Lightning again. Not in the sky. Between them. You never told me your name, he says, leaning beside her on the folding bench. She stalls. Mara. Not technically a lie. He smiles. Mara. You have this vibe like you're tasting life for the first time. She shrugs. Maybe I forgot what it was supposed to taste like. He softens, then catches himself. Walls up. He's been burned. By food bloggers who smeared his family's recipe. By promises that flaked like day-old tortillas. People don't stick around here. They come, take what they want, then vanish. She looks away. Guilty. Because that's exactly what she's doing. Isn't it? Except now, it's more. She watches him dance with a toddler to the festival band. He watches her scribble notes on her wrist when she thinks no one's looking. He's falling. She already fell. But she can't tell him. Not yet. Not until she decides what she's really here for, the food, or the fire behind his eyes. The night festival glows like a dream stitched in string lights and sizzling grills. Amara and Jessie weave through the maze of food trucks, plates in hand, laughter louder than the music. Grilled elote. Mini ramen sliders. Deep-fried Kim Kai rice balls. Every bite feels like a memory forming. Okay, he grins, licking hot sauce off his thumb. Rate it. If the taco I gave you earlier was a love song, what's this one? She chews thoughtfully, then smirks. A breakup ballad, spicy, dramatic, and it lingers longer than it should. He laughs, tossing his head back, and for a moment she forgets the lie between them. Forgetting that she's not just a wanderer with a camera, but the very critic whose words can build or bury a dream. "Your turn," she says, nudging him as they sit near the churro stand, legs touching under the picnic bench. His tone softens. "I want to open a restaurant. Not a flashy chain, just one place. One room full of family, food, and fire. I want people to taste where I come from, taste me." She doesn't speak. Can't. Because if she does, she'll tell the truth. That her real name is Amara Lang. That she's the one with the review queued up in her draft's 5 glowing stars, poetic praise, the headline. Soulfire is the flavor of the future. But fear wins. Instead, she smiles weakly. "That's beautiful. I'd eat there." He leans in, heartbeat close enough to taste. Their faces hover in silence. Sunset bleeding gold across her cheek. His hand brushes hers. Then interruption. "Yo, Jessie." It's Frank. Flamin' Frank. Grease-stained, smirking, bitter. He's holding a phone screen out. "Thought you should know who you've been making goo-goo eyes at." Jessie frowns. Takes the phone. His face changes. Eyes harden. He looks at her like she's a stranger. "Is this true?" His voice is low, cracking. She stands, trying to explain, but he steps back. "You lied to me. You weren't here for the tacos, you were here to destroy me with a 1-star review." "No, Jessie, I wasn't going to." He laughs bitterly. "Don't. I trusted you. I believed you. But you were just collecting content, weren't you?" "Jessie, I swear my review was glowing." He shakes his head, walking away, the light dimming behind him. The churro stand flickers. The music fades. She's left in the smoke and silence, holding a half-eaten bite of something sweet, now bitter in her mouth. Vendors scramble. Flamin' Franks pulls the plug and drives off. Rain pelts the pavement like applause from a cruel audience. Inside Soulfire Fusion, Jess's grill dies mid-sizzle. "Power's out," he mutters, fists clenched. "Of course it is. Of course this is how it ends. The last night. The last chance. No generator. No orders. No hope. But then she appears. Soaked to the bone. Heart wide open. Amara. She walks straight through the downpour, eyes locked on his. "I was wrong," she says. "Not about your food. About how I handled it." He says nothing. Only watches as she pulls out her phone, goes live, and turns her camera to him. "To anyone who's ever trusted me for a food review," her voice trembles, but she doesn't flinch. "I need to tell you something real." Rain drips off her eyelashes. "This truck right here. Soulfire Fusion. It's the best thing I've eaten all year. And I nearly let ego and fear stop me from saying it." People start to watch, share, comment. Her follower count ticks up. So does the foot traffic. Jessie peers out of the flap. A crowd is forming. First 5, then 20, then a sea of umbrellas and soaked smiles, lined up around the block. Someone in the crowd shouts, "You got backup power." Jessie blinks. The guy hoists up a portable generator. "We brought it. You've got fans now." Within minutes, the grill is roaring again. Steam rises. Orders fly. Laughter returns. By midnight, Soulfire Fusion sells out. Completely. Jessie looks around in disbelief. His sauce is gone. Tortillas spent. Heart full. Then a tap on his shoulder. A woman in a city official jacket. "We saw the feed. The crowd. The love. We'd like to offer you a permanent spot at the Riverfront Culinary Hub." Jessie looks to Amara. She doesn't smile. She waits. He takes a step. Closer. So close the storm feels like silence. "I still don't know everything about you," he says. "But I know you didn't have to come back." "I didn't," she breathes. "I wanted to." He reaches for her hand, calloused fingers meeting hers like puzzle pieces. "You brought the storm," he whispers. "And you still fed me," she replies. The festival is winding down, but the air is still warm with fire-roasted memories. String lights flicker like stars hanging a little closer. Laughter drifts on the breeze. Quieter, now intimate. Jesse walks through the soft chaos of closing tents and cooling grills, something clutched behind his back. He finds her there, exactly where they almost kissed hours ago, sitting on the edge of the churro stand, quietly nibbling a sugar-dusted twist, eyes lost in the lights. She doesn't look up when he stops, just says softly, "You were right." He waits. "I came here for a story, but the real story was us." Finally, she lifts her eyes. Honest. Exposed. Afraid. But brave. He steps forward. No words, just hands her a small taco wrapped gently in a napkin. She laughs, confused, until she sees the ink. A handwritten note in the fold. "Want to write our next review together?" Tears well in her eyes. Not the sad kind, the kind that mean "thank you for still seeing me." He brushes a strand of hair behind her ear, and with the crowd disappearing behind them and fireworks cracking softly above, they kiss. It's not cinematic. It's real. It's relief, forgiveness, heat, and hope. It's early morning. The truck is quiet. But there's life inside. Jesse and Amara are dancing slowly to a vinyl record spinning on the counter. Not cooking. Not rushing. Just swaying. Laughing. In love. He dips her. She nearly knocks over a spice rack. He grins. "You're a danger to my kitchen." She fires back. "You're a danger to my deadlines." They kiss again. Easy now. Familiar. Suddenly a knock on the truck window. It's a delivery guy. He hands over thick envelope. Jesse opens it. Reads. Amara peeks over his shoulder. Internal doc. Food Network show offer Soul Plus Fire, the series. Hosted by Jesse Diaz and Amara Lang, a traveling love and flavor experience. Amara's mouth drops. Jesse just whistles. "Well, guess we're not done cooking."